Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Bite Size History on History with Audrey D. Now, it has been a minute since I have released a video, and I apologize for that, but today's lesson is going to be all about Ostara and the spring equinox. So looking at fresh starts, we are going to be looking over some of the traditions that go along with this pagan holiday and where they stem from. But before we get started, if you are enjoying this channel or if you are new to this channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. I am working on having more new content coming up in the near future. Let's go ahead and take a look at the spring equinox and its relation to Ostara and Easter. Ostara is a modern pagan holiday that traditionally is celebrated around the spring equinox. In the Northern Hemisphere, the spring equinox traditionally falls on either March 19th or March 20th, and in some rare instances, March 21st. It is a festival of renewal, fertility, and the awakening of life after winter. The holiday is inspired by ancient Germanic and Celtic traditions, particularly the Anglo-Saxon festival of Eostre, which honor the goddess Eostre or Ostara, the Germanic goddess of spring and dawn. The name Ostara is derived from Eostre, and both names are related to the word for east, symbolizing the dawn and the rising sun. The holiday is a time to celebrate the increasing daylight, the return of warmth, and the blossoming of flowers and trees. These references can also seem familiar in Christian beliefs, as Easter is also celebrated near the spring equinox, and the symbolism of the Son of God rising on the third day after the crucifixion is celebrated by the Christian religion. Many Christians also incorporate what would be considered pagan practices, such as dyeing Easter eggs and celebrating spring with symbols of fertility, such as bunnies or rabbits, chicks, flowers, and eggs. Ostara itself is associated with a number of different symbols for spring. These symbols include things such as eggs, rabbits, and flowers, just to name a few. Eggs represent new life and fertility, while rabbits are symbols of fertility and abundance. Spring cleaning is another symbol and is thought to be a way to sweep away the old and make way for the new. In modern pagan and Wiccan traditions, Ostara is celebrated with rituals that honor the changing season, such as planting seeds, decorating eggs, and lighting fires. It's a time to welcome the energy of renewal and growth, both in nature and in our lives. Some traditions associated with Ostara include painting or dyeing eggs as a common Ostara tradition, symbolizing new life and fertility. This tradition likely stems from the ancient practice of decorating eggs to honor the goddess Eostre. Similar to Easter egg hunts in Christian traditions, Ostara celebrations often include egg hunts for children. Eggs are hidden around outdoor spaces, and children search for them as a fun and festive activity. Planting seeds is another tradition for honoring Ostara. Ostara is a time of planting and new growth, so some people celebrate by planting seeds or young plants, symbolizing the growth and renewal of the earth. As mentioned before, spring cleaning. So just as we clean our homes in the spring to freshen them up, spring cleaning is also a symbolic act of clearing out the old to make way for the new, both physically and spiritually. Another celebration is feasting. Sharing a meal with family and friends is a common way to celebrate Ostara. Traditional foods include spring vegetables, eggs, and dishes that incorporate seasonal ingredients. Lighting a bonfire is a traditional way to celebrate Ostara as well, symbolizing the increasing power of the sun as days grow longer. It's a way to welcome the warmth and light of spring. Taking a walk in nature is a way to connect with the changing season and appreciate the beauty of spring. Some people also use this time to gather flowers, herbs, or other natural materials for their celebrations. Now, these traditions do vary among Wiccan and pagan communities, and everyone has a different way to celebrate the holiday of Ostara. In summary, Ostara is a time to welcome the increasing light and warmth of spring, symbolized by the goddess Eostre or Ostara, and to celebrate renewal, fertility, and the awakening of life after winter. It's a festival that honors the cycles of nature and the promise of new beginnings. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson on the celebration of Ostara and the spring equinox. If you did, please make sure that you are hitting that like and subscribe button. Also, you can find me on Instagram as History with Audrey D. And you can further support this channel through checking out my art page through Etsy and my website. The links are both in the bio. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you in our next lesson.